Everyone, good morning here. Uh, as you can tell, I just finished the last main scenario quest. Awesome story. And I got to thinking, I was just like, you know, leveling, playing for, let's see, 43 days pretty much. I was just like, man, I skipped a lot of side quests. Right? So many side quests, in so many areas that I never got to do. So I was just like, let me go through them and see how many we can get through. So I figured we'll start from the top. Just top map, top area. Probably gonna be a lot of mispronunciations. I always have so many complicated names for me, so just bear with me. All right, so let's. This is the top map. Do the upper decks first, and then we'll just work our way down, and then we'll work our way to the other worlds, or not. I mean, the other locations, I guess. Not really other worlds. Still kind of just finished the main quest today, so I'm just kind of. I won't spoil it, but man, what a crazy story. All right, and I think so. My main class is Dragoon, but I think we're going to. Yeah, I didn't touch everything, but we're gonna try to do. I don't want to use Dragoon. I want to use other classes, especially for low level, quests. So I guess we'll start with. Let's see here. So, it's Lost and Found, level 2. I don't have anything that low, but I guess there are some. Let's see here. I guess we can start with Mordor. If I even have that gear set. Let's see here. Conjure. Don't even have it. Monk. Let's see if I have the weapon at least. Oh, they increased the size of. Oh, wait a minute. This used to be 35. Now it's 45. Thank. Is that for all of them, or are these just like empty spaces that you can't use? I didn't even realize that. That's the first time I noticed that. Let's see here if I have the weapon. Not even sure what kind of weapon it is. I think it's a kind of axe, I guess. I'm not really. Well, let's start with let's do Gladiator instead, since that's already ready. I'll get the other stuff ready, I guess, later. So let's start with. What do we need for this one? Just so we know. Okay, so. Alright, well, that would have been nice to level up the other one. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Actually. Okay, so. It'd be nice to level that up so we can get that ready. Don't have any weapons in there. Might have to go buy one real quick. Yeah, I'm not really sure that we have one. So let's go buy a weapon real quick. Hopefully we have the armor for it. I don't know how these people stay here all day long dancing over there. Let's see, I think Battlecraft. Oh, that's gear. They don't do weapons? I thought they did. Let's see, gear. No. Who does the weapons? This trade, this is tradecraft. I still can't remember everything in this game. So many things to remember, so many mechanics. Could have sworn someone here. Is that probably these guys? Yeah, okay. Alright. So it should be an axe, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Buy that axe. Let's equip it. Can't equipped. These are different than what I remember. It's... Oh, am I still in dialogue? Oh, that's fine. There it goes. Insufficient arm. Okay. I guess they didn't do a space increase for everything. Let's sell some stuff. Got too many things everywhere anyways. Let's just do this real quick. Oh, we might actually want to use that one. Let's see. We'll just sell that for now. A lot of useless gear anyways. Just pick it up and forget to sell it. I wonder why they increase certain areas but not... Because it seems like they only did weapons and rings. Which is kind of strange. I mean, I guess I could see why they did rings, because you have two slots for rings, but I don't know why they didn't do anything else. Alright, so that should be good enough to equip it at least. Okay. Let's just add it to the list so we don't forget it. Alright, cool. Now we can do what we were doing before. Let's see. Alright. I haven't played any other classes for except the Dragoon for a long time, so I'm gonna have to get used to a lot of these classes. But let's start with this guy. So we got the Lost and Found quest. It says Grenade seeks help with a growing problem in Limsa Lominsa. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleagues in Bulkward Hall? Delica is her name. My thanks in advance, friend. Okay. Well, that one's already done, so it should be fairly easy. It's a level 2 quest. Let's just finish. I'm not really sure if I should accept multiple quests at once or just... Oh, okay, actually we should just... Oh, I thought it was on the same floor. Yeah, let's just warp there. Welcome to Limsa Lomensa. If there is aught you would like to know, feel free to... You got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing in the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulkward Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover, so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Cool. Quest done. Oh wow. Alright, yeah. I figure we're gonna get a new quest. I'm assuming this, yeah, this probably just popped up. But let's continue with, or else we're gonna get, it's gonna get pretty confusing. So let's just start with the top. Let's see here. Next one, license to Reave. License to Reave. Mordun would like to make you a completely legal proposition. That doesn't sound very shifty. You want for coin venturer? How do you fancy working for the Kraken's Arms, one of the greatest pirating crews in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up to our steps, to the balcony above, and talk to Carvelin, our captain. Do right by and do right by ye. Man, some of this pirate talk is really hard to read sometimes. Alright. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the Seventh Sage. Purveyors of the finest spices from the East, all of our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. You do not seek spices but employment. Well then, let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our misery returned from her latest voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorzea. I prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would have you deliver to certain individuals. My first is for Grenadi, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Lingsaf, the head chef of the Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now and return here once you have accomplished the task. Okay, so one person, Okay, so these are pretty quick. Yeah, I figure these beginning quests will be probably a lot of, you know, easy beginner quests that were meant to be done, or at least available to be done when you first started the game, assuming you started in Limsa. Alright, oops. Alright, here's Guildmaster. A new sample from the 7th stage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. Ain't smelled nothing like it before. The note as came with it says it's a root that what grows on Othard. Wow, that's a. I'm surprised that's a reference. I wonder if that's a new quest that they added, because that's not, you know, something that you're gonna go to for a while at level 2, I think. Last I heard, Othard was under Imperial rule. Out of the 7 elves, did Cavalier manage to get hold of this? Any road, I reckon I can cook up something fresh and new with it. Thanks for the delivery, friend. Should be able to... yeah, okay. Teleport to the next guy. Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets, the keepers of the peace in Limsa Lomensa. Is there aught I can assist with you? A sample of spice courtesy of the 7th sage, you say? There is no mistake. This is a fire sand, and the kind used by the Garleans besides. Quite intriguing. Very well. We will consider placing an order. Oh, you thought you had brought me spice? I see you are not familiar with Cavalier-isms. For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has produced on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one, who represents Lomensians' interest in the eastern lands. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and this in no small part is due to our affable courier. This unfortunate but notoriety acclaimed over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. Alright. Another quest done. So let's see what's next. I think we're gonna have to come back for these, because I think that was a class quest. So we'll have to come back to some of these areas. Because as we level up, we're gonna have to come back for those. Alright, so I think the next one, we got 2 over here, so let's take care of these. And I think this one's also, what's one? It's a culinary one. I think I have the culinary. Might have to come back and do these last, because I think, let's see, I think I do have the required levels for it, but I might want to do those in a separate video. I'll just handle regular quests for now. Alright, so we have 1,000 words. Letitia needs someone to report a bilking patron. We spare no effort to ensure that our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality, and so it's doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nary a bell ago, a first-time patron did just that. Sushma is the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She is quite upset with by the whole affair. and has taken it upon herself to draw an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Tsushima should be done adding the finishing touches by now. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Girl, I poured my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Godbert at the Coral Tower. He'll know what to do. Can we look at this item? Let's see here. Oh, I was hoping we could maybe see an actual artistic drawing. Oh, I think we could just teleport there. Alright. Godbert. A bilker at the Bismarck, and you have an artist rendition of the man? Yeah, what in the seven hells is this supposed to be? It looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. 'Tis our duty, after all. However, we need a little bit more to go on than this piece of art. It would be easiest for all involved if Tsushima were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as much. Come on. Get out of the way. Hey, so you've spoken with Godbert? Bwahaha. Within the bell, the Yellow Jackals will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell, and then I'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Godbert wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning? But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Alright. And there's another quest right here. A Sheepish Request. Lahono needs help replenishing the Bismarck's larders. I'm assuming... Oh, that, you know, names like that, like Lenovo, like the H is silent, but okay. Beg your pardons, good sir, but you are an adventurer, are you not? I realize this is sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full course meal for soon arriving guests, but I fear we are short on fresh lamb for our main course. I would be grateful if you can procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be the quickest to obtain these directly from the source, wild lambs. In case you are unfamiliar with the creature, I suggest you speak with Albafar, a sentry station in Bulwark Hall, just below the Drowning Wench. What level is this quest? Level 3. Okay. So this one... Alright. Oh, we don't... Actually, never mind. We should be able to just teleport there. Don't have to pay for it. Why bother? The Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice of myself, fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, friend. I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get lamb easily enough by hunting the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You'll run into them fluffy and tasty critters before long. Alright. Let's see here. So right over there. Go to the Zephyr Gate. So let's get these out of here. Let's see, we don't need that. Alright, let's see, Mount Guide. I like doing the randoms. Randoms are always nice. And then the minions. We'll do a minion too. Oh, we already have our minion actually. No, I kinda wanna, I just got this, yeah, Heidelin. Okay. Zephyr Gate. Can we... I guess just double click on it. Alright, let's see. Mount Roulette. What are we getting? Oh, yeah, it's like one of the first mounts I got. Oh, there's our lamb. I guess they're not that far. Let's see here. Heavy swing. Combo action, heavy swing. 3 stacks of berserk. So I guess that helps our attack. That's for defense. AoE. Is this something that just stays on? Okay, yeah. Stun. Ranged attack. And a provoke. Okay. Got them all. I guess the drop rate's a lot higher for these lower level quests. Alright, Culinary's Guild. Have you had any luck obtaining the fresh lamb? Please hurry, the guests are arriving any moment now. 4 slices of fresh lamb and right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. 'Tis times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see, but my skills weren't quite up to par. So when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made its provisioner instead. This way I could still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. I think we're just getting money even though we don't really need it. Alright, so that takes care of those quests. So we got a couple down here. Those are never ending. Let's see this. Oh, an actual level appropriate quest. Is there anything after cast? I think, yeah. Yeah, So let's go up here. Triple triad match. I think those are probably just infinite. And then I think, I'm actually not sure. I think these are the those helper. Yeah. Yeah, these are the mentor. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's not really a quest that I want to do. Toll 1. Toll 1. Let's see. Rising to the challenge. Toll 1 is ill pleased with carelessness of the wrench's customers. Alright. We all know how it feels to have one too many. That's why it's not fault our patrons for much of what's going on at our tables, but it is too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their persons when they leave. It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for its prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rohig, yeah, I have no idea, who enjoyed his drink, seems to be getting on with one of our regulars. Quintintain. Man, these names are way hard. Perhaps you could still catch up with them and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Bedron docked my wages. Have I seen who? Look, just because I'm spending more nights at the wench than in my own house doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute, that bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? That tight-assed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport, eh? Where else? The scurvy sop. Naimia Willing. I thought that was a name. He's still stranded at the ferry dock, though gods know it won't help me get my guild back. So Fisherman's Guild, closest. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure awaits. My journal, why? I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that. For this book contains, how might I say it? A record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Har har. You've the air of an adventurer about you, and one almost as accomplished as myself. Had it been you across the table from me at the wench last night, I imagine the tales would have been great and the ale all the sweeter. Were there some way for me to repay but of course I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own? That one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. And with that, I shall be off for adventure and the flagon. Or 20. Of the realm's finest ale, calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Elysian fellow for his generosity. Har har. You don't have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge logs. Main menu. Not really sure what he's talking about. What do you mean, main menu? Let's see, Traveler. Got all these logs here. Challenge. Oh yeah, here it is. Challenge log. Oh wow. Lots of stuff to do. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay, and now. Alright, back to the aftercaf. Alright, I think we took care of the ones up here. That's 41, 44. Alright, let's take care of those. Storm Lieutenant. Highway Robbery. Tratch seeks an adventure with superior sleuthing skills. Oh, we can accept it if we're not at the right class. I thought we had to change classes to accept it. Divinius, I know not what brings ye to the Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault your timing. Hey, we've got a situation on our hands. We do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very hands. The scurvy dogs responsible for that act struck swiftly and under darkness, so we have yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient in fashioning fire sand. Whatever our foe might be plotting, it's not it involves an earthy share of fiery death and destruction. Command has dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than an half-decent pint of ale at sea. Leading the investigation is a good comrade of mine, while I'd like nothing more than to lend me strength. A search, I can very well shirk my duties. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for a swift perch and seek out Lieutenant. I feel like they just ran out of names and they just had to put words together. I'm just gonna skip that. Just say that Trachet sent ye. Alright. Swift perch. So let's switch over to who's closer to 41. Oh, Monk. 42. Perfect. I think we didn't get any. Yeah, okay, so Monk. Good. Is this the right quest? Let's see, I think so. Limit takes the lot of ye. Ye have me believe that there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire godforsaken emlet. And who might you be, an adventurer come on behalf of old Trachet? Who said I was looking for help anyways? Trash you did? Ah, I've have you both know that it's all clear skies and smooth sailing there. Hey, I was just about to file my report too. Eh, I ain't fooling no one. A good tons of salt Peter been snatched from our hands, like as not by someone who'd use it to sink our fare. Limsa to the bottom of old sea. Alright, I'll share with ye what me men have gleaned, though I warn ye it ain't much. Given the scope of the fact, we believe it was coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon they have knowledge of passages unknown to us. I had me hopes up that my men would have found something, but they no such luck. What do you say? Care to take a look around and see if you can find evidence on my behalf? And thrice daft subordinates couldn't? Okay. More intriguing quest, not just what's it called? Just delivering quests, being a little errand boy. At least some investigating here. Let's see here. Can we go back here? Oh, there's something. Oh, can I not go? Okay, I have to go around. I think it was in here. Crooked pickaxe. Search swift perch in the vicinity for clues. Alright, just one clue, I guess. Divinius, was it? Well, find any evidence that could shed some light on our investigation? Let's see, a crooked pickaxe. Unsturdy pick, exceedingly unsuited for serious digging. What do we have here? A pickaxe? And a rather sorry looking one at that. Do you reckon that this was left behind by perpetrators? In my time with the Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highwayman in these parts, but I have not known any of them to employ a tool like this. No, I'd wager more than a round at the wench that our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. It's all becoming clear to me. And yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Divinius, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know. Let's see. Am I thinking, I guess that? Yeah, I knew you were a sharp one. The moment I laid my hands on that pickaxe you found, your mind was convinced. The primitive make of this tool, an all too healthy interest in explosives, all signs point to these rat-faced rapscallions being behind all this. It's so bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself and me good-for-nothing men for not coming to this conclusion sooner. But this is hardly the time for whining. No, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. Camp Overlook is our front line of defense against these tunnel-burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they've taken the saltpeter, and they plan to use it, it'll be Commander Bloedin. I'm off to deliver me report, but I have a hunch that our job has only begun. What say you come along, Divinius? You're the first capable man I've worked with today. Alright, where do we have to go? Is it around here? Too far to walk. Oh, I think I have it on auto Stop that for now. Make it quick, adventurer. As you can see, I got my hands full with our little friend here. This is an outrage, a farce, an atrocity, an outrage. This is an insult. And we kobolds will not stand for it. No, no stand no more. You not have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever you skiver rats are plotting. Plotting? There is no plotting, no. We're not. We plot nothing. Nada, nil, nothing. Enough, unlike you and your ilk, of a working pair of eyes and at least half me wits about me. You think I've not seen you lot blasting and scurrying around Garmar of late? Commander Bloden, sir. Scatswitz, I guess? I don't know. Hey, it's a treat to see me, old trainee, but I fear a brooding cobalt plot demands me attention. Divina's here, and I just might be able to help you with that, Commander. I trust you heard the news of the missing shipment of saltpeter? So soon she knows this cannot be. No, it cannot be. Ha! I knew it. Your endless tug-wagging has finally dug your own grave. It was not us, no, not us. It was them. Yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eye, frizzy tail, a penchant for causing us trouble? Kobolds? A cobalt. This is not so. No, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds. And then there are kobolds still. It is still low ones who stole your precious saltpeter. The ones who live down below. Beneath and below. Come to think of it, me scouts did mention a particularly scraggy bunch of kobolds would seem to have made their home at the cliff's base. Yes, that is the place, that is the home of the 789th. They are the worst of the worst. They are most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly too. Commander, as a presiding officer in this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to join me. He's proven himself capable, and it would seem we'd go up against a worthy foe. Hey, as you please, Lieutenant, but I warn you, be careful down there. The sight of a cobalt won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite and their bombs are a fair sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander. We will not let you down. And with that, I take my leave. Till sea swallows all. What, Divinius? Are you ready to... Oh, well, Divinius, are you ready to take on the scurvy band of kobolds and las noches? He'd best be, because I'm counting you to make yourself useful. Right. Oh, I didn't know there was a place down there. Oh. Gotta put them out. Do the randomized roulette. Let's see what we got now. Ooh, a horse. Can we fly? Yes, we can. I still haven't gotten all the flying spots. Yep, I got a lot of them, but not all of them. So, might run into that issue at some point. Let's see here. Here you go. Oh wow, cutscene as soon as I fly in there. Well, what do we have here? 1, 2A, 3 crates of saltpeter. It would seem our cobalt informant spoke true. What the? Oh, I should have looked over the monk moves. Haven't messed with them in a while. Surrounded. Stand ready, Divinius. Are you just going to stand there squeaking at me all day? Fight with honor, or die like the rats you are. There are no alternative choices, options, alternatives, such as perhaps surrender. Yes, yes, surrender. We surrender. Okay, that's anticlimactic. Did you just say surrender? Yes, yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender. What in the seventh hells? I haven't an inkling as to the whims and wherefores, but it seems the notorious 789th is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cranking a few cobalt skulls, but considering the strained relationships between Limsa and the little buggers these days, who can argue with good diplomacy? Any road, I'll report back to the commander, Bloden, and arrange for the transport of the supplies, and with a reliable escort this time. In the meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbors? After all, they don't seem half as imposing as I expected. Your leader, least of all. Best of luck, Divinius, till sea swallows all. Is that like some sort of phrase? I never heard that before. Till sea swallows all. Just like some Limsa slogan. Alright. You are still here? We have surrendered, yes? Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You will not hurt us. Yes? Phew. I am relieved, reassured, relaxed, relieved. And who am I, you ask? I am Gigu. Oh, that's his name. And Gigu is a foreman of the... I thought he was stuttering. A foreman of the 789th. Leader and name, yes, but no more. No more, no more. For in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored, invisible, insulted, ignored, incompetent too. The 789th stole your precious boom powder. Yes, yes we did. And yet we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. The 789th troubled no one. And no one troubled us. Not until now. And now we are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that stinks of soil and seawater. But you are a stranger. And I ramble too much. Too much, too soon. No, no. I will speak no more. Go now and leave Gigu to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering. I think since this is a continuation, we'll if the quest is in... Since the quest started in Limsa, we should probably continue the quest until it's done, or else we're gonna get... We'll kind of ruin the story, and it'll kind of just be a pain. Let's see, how long can you go? 789th Order Pikmin. Gigu looks your way with pleading eyes. Let's see, level 41. Alright. You are still here, yes? Yes, yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigu and the 789th. Then listen and weep, sob and cry. You think you people have it tough? You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Ours is a world of cobalt eat cobalt. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labor, a toll, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig we do, dig for ores and riches, dig well, and we are rewarded, better digs are given us. And more weight do our words carry. Dig poorly and we are shunned, reveled, scorned, and shunned. You know the cobalt orders have numbers, yes? Yes, yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the cobalt way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, yes, how many? 789 we have. And not one more. We exist the backside of Cobalt Society, the bottom. The rear, the backside. And so from the tunnels we are driven, dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters. Then you can come home, they say, but this dry vein holds no treasure. No, no, nothing. Meanwhile, our kin in Gamara hoard treasures so great they toss gold away, toss it away like garbage. Yes, their trash is our treasure. Any moment now, we will be judged on our haul, but our sack is empty, barren, bare, empty. You must go down to the dig and bring back something, anything for us, I beg of you. Yes, yes, even the shabbiest scrap will do. Alright. Definitely haven't played a monk in a while. Let's look at these actually real quick. So that's regular attack. Can only be done in raptor form. So these are okay, and then can only be executed in gore. Oh man. Was there more stuff we need to get? Oh, there is. Okay. Let's try to face as least. Well, I doesn't say as least enemies as possible, but I guess. Should be fairly easy, even though these. I mean, these enemies are pretty close to our level. But, you know, they're not that difficult. I think there was one. Oh, there's two more items. Okay. One over here. I wonder where the last one is. Oh, there it is. Easy stuff. I wonder what. I think this is like one of those blue quests, so I wonder if it'll give us something. Come on. Don't want to pull both of them. Pull them anyways. All right. Last chunk of worthless ore. The last one.